And I'm feeling called to that. I don't normally do this, but given some of the questions and comments tonight, I feel it's important for me to share a little bit about my own experience with this, and you can take that or leave it. But in essence, this realization, the question earlier on, what can I do to bring peace to the world? It's about realizing that which you really are. And that is very much beyond the body-mind. The body-mind is a gift from this realization, this infinite awareness to experience itself. And just to clarify the experience that unfolded in the form that we call Philip, and I'm using it very third person there deliberately, was like this. And you can take from this whatever you like. After a series of very, very profound spiritual experiences, having dissolved lots of emotional energy over a number of years, in a very, 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 very deep meditative space, back in 2014, suddenly there was the clearest, deepest, and profoundest realization for which there are no words. In that essence, that realization, there was no body, like there was no sense of a body, no sense of an identity of what you might call Philip. There was an absolute sense of eternity, just eternity, and a knowing, a remembering, a realizing that this eternity, this that was being noticed, realized, was in fact that which we all are. It was unmistakable, unequivocal realization. And in that space, or as that space even, because there was no sense of a body, two words emerged. And those two words were infinite silence. And as those two words sounded in that infinite space, the subtlest awareness, the subtlest realization of this body, Philip's body, began to re-emerge. It was like it wasn't there before, and suddenly there was an awareness of the form of Philip's very, very, very slowly starting to emerge. But there was now, I sometimes say it this way, everything had changed and nothing had changed. And what I mean by that, everything had changed in the sense that that which I thought I was, which was Philip, the man with these experiences, I now realized, or it was now realized, that actually, whilst that experience was valid and profound and what have you, as Philip, it isn't actually that which one truly is. So everything had changed in terms of there was more to this than had been realized before, and nothing had changed in the sense that the realization of the infinite silence, or infinite awareness, or true self, was that which we are, non-personal. We are all that. And you don't need to believe me on that, because this realization is so clear, so unequivocal, it can't be missed. It can't be missed. Whatever name you want to give that, that's fine, because this is before and beyond all names, all labels. Labels are absolutely meaningless to it. Names are too. And yet it is the power, the self-aware, big S, non-personal, self-aware energy of the universe. And it is from that experience, and one in 2011 is why I share this in the way that I do, and these infinite silence meditations. The blessing of that, the realization of that, is a power and a grace beyond your wildest imaginings. And so in answer to the question, what can one do to make a difference in this world? Be open to this realization, because it's not just here for the special few. The Buddha, Jesus, or many other realized beings. It is here for us all. And if it can happen in this body, a former chartered civil engineer, as grounded as profession as you can get, it can happen and be realized in your form. It is here for us all. Transformed this life that you see here in front of you as Philip, totally, utterly, completely. And the knowing, the realizing is that actually you too, we are all this. And it doesn't require you to believe a single word I say. So felt called to share that tonight, given the number of questions and comments that were coming about this. Needed to clarify that you can give that realization whatever label you like. The traditional spiritual terms are self-realization, but this self is a non-personal awareness.